Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over some Salamangreat combos post Phantom Nightmare. And also, I spent about 8 hours playing this deck yesterday. A lot of people on the tier list told me, why didn't you bring up Salad? But alright, so I played Salad a bunch yesterday, so I'm going to go over some combos and some of my thoughts about the deck at the end of this. Also, if you have any suggestions, if you think you can do these combos better, please leave it down below in the comments. That way I can update the spreadsheet with a better combo. But hopping right in, we have Salamangreat of Fire, normal summon effect. Go ahead, search out Gazelle, and then link off, make Bailings, and then Bailings, Gazelle, special summon, go search out Sanctuary, Gazelle, dump Spinny, and then Spinny summon itself out. Overlay, make Mirage Stalio, go bring out Weasel, and then link off, go open the Sunlight Wolf, and then you get Mirage Stalio to bounce back Weasel to hand, so that way you can go special summon out, and then Sunlight Wolf, add back Gazelle from the graveyard to the hand, then link off in the Princess summon back out anything, make a Raging Phoenix, activate Sanctuary, and then relink. Now Raging Phoenix 1, Weasel 2, put back to the bottom, summon out the Salamangreat of Fire to the opponent's field, draw one, and then go search off the Raging Phoenix for a Roar, and then new Chain Link Princess will now go ahead and pop Raging Phoenix plus Fire, Raging Phoenix summon itself out, and then you can go ahead and just make a Salad Link there. It doesn't really matter which one it is, but also, if you want to, just a note, you can protect your monster with Bailings, so that way your Princess doesn't pop your monster. In this scenario, it doesn't matter, but in other scenarios, it could matter, so just something to note. On to the next combo, we have Gazelle. So the first two are just one-card combos. They're not too crazy, but they are just like one-card combos. Gazelle dump Spinny, Spinny summon itself out. Then overlay, make Mirage Stalio, bring out Salamangreat of Fire, effect, go search out Weasel, and then link off in the Bailings, go search out Sanctuary, and then link those off up into a Sunlight Wolf, special summon out Weasel, Sunlight Wolf, add back Gazelle, and then link off in the Princess summon back out anything, make Raging Phoenix, Sanctuary, and then relink, and then 1-2. So put back, summon out to the opponent's field, and then draw one. Also with Weasel, I would suggest to not summon out like a link or anything like that to the opponent's field, just because then they could make SP with it. So always try to summon like one of these bodies, like main deck bodies. And then go search Roar, Princess, summon, pop, and then Raging Phoenix will summon itself back out. And then you can go ahead and use those to go for another Raging Phoenix. And then, okay, now we are moving on to some of the 2-card combos, which, like, these get a lot better. So this first combo is how to search Ash Blossom. So we have Spinny plus Gazelle. I don't think this is the best combo, by the way, with Spinny plus Gazelle. I'll be going over more of these in a second, but I do think knowing how to search Ash Blossom is very important, especially if you play against like a Labyrinth matchup maybe. And then Bailings, Gazelle, go ahead, search Sanctuary, dump Jaguar, summon out Spinny, overlay, make Mirage Stalio, summon out Salamangreat of Fire, effect, go search out Weasel. And then make Bailings, because we can put that back with Jaguar for free. And then make Sunlight Wolf, put back Bailings, summon out Jaguar, Sunlight Wolf, grab the Salamangreat of Fire. And then go ahead and make Princess, summon back out Gazelle. It's very specific too that with your Sunlight Wolf, you add back Salamangreat of Fire, because you need Princess to be able to summon a level 3 here. A lot of combos actually have Princess summoning a level 3, so that way you can special summon Weasel, and then use those to make Horse Prince. And then this card is so important for the deck. This card is absolutely mandatory. And then now we'll go summon out a level 3 Fire from the deck. So that can summon out Ash Blossom from the deck. And then you can link off, go up in the Raging Phoenix, Mirage Stalio, bounce back Ash, activate Sanctuary, go up in the Raging Phoenix, then 1-2, Weasel summon to the opponent's field, draw one, and then Raging Phoenix, go search out for Rage. And the reason why I'm searching for Rage here is because this combo, yeah, you'll see in 1 second. Pop, summon out Raging Phoenix, and then use those to go up into Whale. Now, a lot of the deck list I've ever seen wasn't playing Whale, and this card isn't absolutely mandatory. If you want to, you could also just search like Aurora there, and you'll be fine. But I think Whale is kind of cool because you can go like Princess, pop this, summon out, and then you get Whale, summon out Sunlight Wolf to where their extra monster zone points to, which doesn't really matter because, you know, this points up. But then also, you'll have Rage that can go ahead and pop to like pop off their field, and then if you pop a Link, then you can get Whale effect to pop another card. So like you can get a bunch of pops there if you want to. So I wanted to put that in there too, alongside of like the Ash Blossom, bounce back to the hand. But on to the next combo, we have Spinny plus Gazelle. Now this one is not searching Ash Blossom, but normal summon out Spinny, and then go up in the Bailings, and then 1-2, summon out Gazelle, search out Sanctuary, Gazelle, dump the Jaguar, and then summon out Spinny, overlay, make Mirage Stalio, bring out Salamangreat of Fire, go search out Weasel, and then link off into a Bailings, then link those off to make a Sunlight Wolf, and then put back Bailings, summon out Jaguar, Sunlight Wolf, add back the Salamangreat of Fire. Again, you know, you can't add back level 3 because we need the Princess summon out level 3, so Princess summon out Gazelle, special summon out Weasel, and then use those to summon out Horse Prince, and then Horse Prince effect to summon out Code of Soul. Now, I will go over this card really quickly since this is going to be a new card. It says, if you control a Link monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can activate this effect. Once per turn, if you Link summon a Salamangreat Link monster, you can also use one Salamangreat Link monster you control with its same name as the entire material. So you can pretty much like, it's pretty much Sanctuary. So you can go like Raging Phoenix and the Raging Phoenix without Sanctuary. But then its other effect is, during the opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard for cost. Immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Link 3 or higher Cyberse Link monster. So you'll see why that is important here in a second, but that will give you another interruption. So now activate the effect of that, which, you know, doesn't really matter, but you may as well, right? And then go Raging Phoenix, and then 1-2, so Weasel, summon to the opponent's field, draw 1, Raging Phoenix, go search, grab out a Roar, and then Princess effect, summon, pop Horse Prince, Gazelle, and then Raging Phoenix, summon out, and then use those to go up into the Pyro Phoenix, and then you go activate Sanctuary. So on the opponent's turn, you can use Code of Soul to go Pyro Phoenix, and the Pyro Phoenix effect destroy all cards on the opponent's field. Also, depending on how you order it, you do have another option where you could, like, Princess summon itself out. Like, you start with, like, Princess, right? Pop Raging Phoenix, pop their card, and then Raging Phoenix summon itself back out from graveyard, then Code of Soul to go ahead and link. And let's say they have a monster that says cannot be destroyed by card effects. Well, now you can use all 4 of your bodies, Raging Phoenix, Princess, Pyro Phoenix, Mirage Stalio, to make Pyro Phoenix. And then new chain link Pyro Phoenix to destroy all cards they control, and Mirage Stalio to go bounce. So remember that, you know, you can use Mirage Stalio as like an interruption if you want to. Most of the time though, you're just leaving this here as like a threatening follow-up piece. But okay, on to the next combo. This is Gazelle plus Spinny. Personally, I think this is the best Gazelle plus Spinny combo that you can go for. And this is also the last one I'm showing off. But then I have another combo after this, just the last Spinny Gazelle combo. And then normal summon out Spinny, go up in the Bailings, 1-2, go search Sanctuary, and this time we're going to dump Roar, and then Spinny summon itself out, overlay, go up in the Mirage Stalio, effect, attach, summon out Salamangreat of Fire, effect, go search out Weasel, and then link off up in the Sunlight Wolf, special summon out Weasel, and then Sunlight Wolf effect to grab back the Gazelle, which is fine here because we are linking off the Mirage Stalio, so we can just summon back out Spinny. But go open the Princess, and then Princess summon back out Spinny from the graveyard, go open the Horse Prince effect, summon out Code of Soul effect, and then link off, open the Raging Phoenix, and then, you know, re-link in the Raging Phoenix, then 1-2-3 this time because we have Roar in the graveyard. So set itself, Weasel, put back, summon to the opponent's field, draw 1, and then we can go search Rage, so now we have access to both trap cards, and then Princess, pop Horse Prince, and Spinny, and then Raging Phoenix summon itself out. Now use those to summon Pyro Phoenix, activate Sanctuary, set trap, pass. So we have Roar, Rage, Princess, we have Code of Soul to pop their field. So, you know, you do have a couple interruptions there, especially, you know, it's kind of cool how you have, like, pop their whole field, Rage, which is pop 4, which is probably pop their whole field, a negate, and then a Princess. And then also, you know, Raging Phoenix will be more bodies on field too, which is nice. Now on to the last combo. We have Salamangreat of Fire plus Gazelle. So normal summon out Salamangreat of Fire, effect, go search Weasel, link off, make Banelinks, and then summon out Gazelle, and then search out Sanctuary, Gazelle, go dump Roar, activate Sanctuary, relink, and then go set Roar. And you do need to relink there because we only have one in graveyard. You need two to be able to special summon out Weasel. So, you want to go ahead and summon that out. And then use those to make a Horse Prince, summon out the Code of Soul. And then go ahead and you can use Code of Soul effect, whatever. Go up into Princess effect to go ahead and summon back out. And then go up into the Raging Phoenix, then Raging Phoenix and the Raging Phoenix. And then 1, 2, summon out to the opponent's field, draw 1, and then Raging Phoenix, go search for Rage. Also, technically, if you want to, you could have gone like Sunlight Wolf, and then go up into the third Banelinks to add back. But I don't think you should be using 3 Banelinks turn 1, that just doesn't sound very good. So go ahead, add Rage, summon out Princess, pop, Raging Phoenix, summon out, and then use those to summon out Pyro Phoenix, and then, you have Roar, Rage, Princess, Code of Soul to pop their whole field. So you have like the big end board again. The Rage won't be as strong until after you use Code of Soul, because once you use Code of Soul, you can go Pyro Phoenix, and now you have Rage, which is pop 4 instead of just like send to pop 1, which isn't that great, especially in this spot where a lot of your interruptions rely on you having that body. But this is also just assuming that you have like 2-card combo. Then also you'll have like 3 non-engine in your hand, and then you also have the draw off of Weasel, which could be engine, or it could be non-engine. It could be either or. It's probably not going to change your combo once you draw it that late into the combo. Also, other things you can do is like Raging Phoenix, grab Will, and then you can like Will summon out a bunch of bodies from graveyard. That's what you can do going second, trying to go for game. But going first, you don't really need to go for it most of the time. And yeah, that is it for the combo things. Now, talking about the deck in general, every single one of these combos, slap a rock on it, your end board's a token. Nice, good job. That's a big problem. Like, in OCG, a lot of their deck lists play 1 of it, and TCG, a lot of our deck lists are playing 3 of it. Because everyone kept bringing up how OCG is the 3rd most represented deck. Well, it's like, okay, a couple things. One, like the deck list that was on the Road to the King is a 3v3 deck list, which, it doesn't invalidate it, but makes it a little bit worse compared to like a singles event. Also, they do have less copies of Rock in their format. They have less copies of Droll in their format, like in main decks. So like all those cards, start to hurt this deck pretty bad once you actually start to look at it. Then also, it's like this deck, it just has a problem going second. Their Rescue Ace is also hit decently bad, which makes, like this matchup, like this deck against Rescue Ace, like this deck's gonna have a problem against Rescue Ace sometimes. Like sure, going first, yeah, you can combo, but like, what is your deck doing going second as often, right? That's the big problem. Every deck has like a good enough going first board, it feels like, but how does your deck perform going second? That's the real question. And how many non-engine can it play? This deck can play a good amount of non-engine, though, obviously. It's salad. And also, another thing I wanted to bring up is, if you make Banelinks, you actually don't have to search with the first Banelinks, because that's one way to play around Droll that I was finding out in my testing yesterday. Is sometimes you just summon Banelinks, you don't even search with it, and then you search later on with Salamangreat of Fire to go search Weasel, and then the opponent will hit you with Droll, and it's like, okay, well, at least I got Weasel to hand. I didn't really need Sanctuary that much. I can also just relink by going Horse Prince up in the Code of Soul effect, and then relink. But also, it's like, I don't know, like, this deck does get hurt by Droll so bad. You have Banelinks, Fire, Raging Phoenix, Weasel draw. These are things that you're getting, like, pretty much every single hand, so having that cut off is rough. But I did want to make this combo video just because I had so many people asking me about this deck, and I just wanted to go over, like, there are some key differences between TCG and OCG. It's not like TCG just always follows what OCG does. Sometimes things change, like, Unchained was one of the big differences. But alright, that's going to be it for the video. If you found any way to do any of these combos better, please let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm probably going to be making a spreadsheet on this stuff, and, just I'll probably share the spreadsheet too once I feel more comfortable with it. But this deck is rough. I played it for so long yesterday, and it's not as good as the other decks for sure. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.